All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to your favorite Chess Journal YouTube channel. Let's try to play a game. Shall we try a 10 minutes plus 5 rapid? Yeah, let's try that one, see who we get. I've already played a couple of warm-up games and see if there's anyone who's up for 10 plus 5 rapid. We're still searching for one. Sometimes it takes a little long to find an opponent. Most of the players, higher rated players, are up for blitz and bullets, as I've noticed. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, there's a solid reason behind it, and I believe, if I'm not wrong, that is probably the cheaters around. Yeah, we got a game, and we got black pieces against e4. You guessed it right. We're gonna play the park. So play d6. So d4. Let's develop our knight to f6. Okay. So what do we do against bishop d3? We okay. He didn't play here, so we can develop our light square bishop like this. Let's develop that one. See, sometimes they play like here. F3, so now knight f3. I think best move is to play here. Knight e2, because then they have beautiful game attacks like this. So let's play g6. Against h3, we're not afraid to giving up this bishop, so let's take the knight. He had the option to, instead of queen takes f3, they could have taken with their pawn and open up their rook. That's an aggressive way of playing, and then come like this. So what do we do now? Let's finish our Tasker bishop. They could come here because the queen is not here. So then they could have played here, but they instead played c3. I'm not sure. I was gonna say that they're gonna castle long, but as you have seen from our last games, that opponent are quite unpredictable. Let's have a look. His rating 2275. His name is Strong B. Yeah, he's got a regular player, as you can see. Strong Bliss rating. Okay, now we've got a choice. We can either go short or strike in the center immediately. So what do we do? What do we do? Let's strike the center. This is in reserve. at the moment. Black often in this kind of position delays castling. That's understandable strategy because we are unsure whether what is going here or there. So let's pre-move this one. Takes. They could lock the center like this. No. Oh no, that's a mouse sleep. Oh, I didn't mean to play that one. Why did I play that one? I was just trying to. Oh no. I was gonna say, or I was gonna explain that they're gonna play here, and I mouse sleep that one. Oh no, horrible, horrible. Already. Okay, but hang on a second. I think, yeah, we can play this one. I was thinking that we're gonna be a pawn down. Okay, so we need to get rid of that bishop that's pretty strong, pointing here. Let's get rid of that one. Now, this one is very strong. Right at the moment, we are material down. It's only a pawn, so let's see what we can do. Let's attack this one. Let's go here, knight c6. Tag that one. Let's try to get it back. They could come here. Yeah, they did. F4 it is. Oh, now what to do? Uh, Considering the semi-open board at the moment, I reckon they're gonna go here, develop here, castle long, and start attacking. I have a feeling that it's better for us to castle long as well. Try to castle long. Let's develop our queen here. We're gonna castle long if allowed to. Okay, as anticipated, I reckon they're trying to castle this. Now, what to do? What to do? What to do in this case? We have got very limited options. Option number one is to either go here or here. What is the second option? Second option is to attack this one. Like if we go here, then are they gonna come forward? I don't think so. Let's play this one. I like the look of that one. We are happy if the queens are exchanged. They're playing fast, so let's not take the queen immediately. Let's grab the pawn. That was our primary objective. Let's pre-move this one. Clockwise, we are behind our opponent's clock. Okay, so queens are gone. Now this is gonna be an instructive endgame for those of you who are beginner or intermediate player watching this game at the moment. Now here, as we can see, we are strong on the queen side, pawn-wise speaking. Our king side is weak because we are less a pawn or down a pawn. So what are we gonna do? Our strategy is to, this is called minority attack. We will push these guys forward and create as much inconvenience to our opponent as possible. So as far as that is concerned, let's go queenside. queenside castling. Let's see what our opponent does. Okay, so they have decided to centralize one of their rooks, rook A to D1. Let's do the same. Let's centralize this one, or H rook to E8, because during the end games, rooks belongs to the open files. So rook F E1, our opponent is doing the same. What can we do? Okay, we can attack this one by going here. Let's do that. Yeah, that's what they had to do, I reckon. But that's a losing move as well. If you can see that the quick calculation that I have just done is that we're gonna take here. That's a check. They need to address this forcing move, and then they have to take here, or yeah, they have to address that one, take here or there, and then we're gonna win the bishop. Or if they take here and then we're gonna take the knight, we're gonna win a piece. So let's do that one. Rook takes e1, check. So they have to address that one. Let's see how they're gonna do that. So they have taken it with the bishop. So let's grab that bishop. And let's grab the knight at the end of the transaction, and our opponent has resigned. That's very understandable why they have resigned. So let's quickly analyze the board, or analyze the game, should I say. Let's turn the engine on, and opening wise speaking, we played quite all right, developed our pieces in the park defense fashion, and as you have already heard, that I've also shared my thought process. Okay, so here we made, as you can see, the summary of the moves. Our opponent make one mistake, one blunder, the last blunder, that one that we had talked about, and we fortunately didn't make any major blunder, but there were mistakes, which is quite understandable. So let's analyze the game from the beginning. E4, D6 it was, d4, knight f6, bishop d3, bishop g4, and then knight f3. Okay, see here the computer wants us to play play in the center immediately, but trying to fianchetto the square bishop is also playable. I've played this one, and also not only played this one, but I've seen masters play this one as well. But I reckon computer is telling us the right thing. We should have played e5 immediately, hitting or striking at the center, because the knight is pinned. They could have locked the center like this, or try to lock the center, or sometimes they also take, and then we take, and then queens are not off because there is a bishop on the way. So let's move forward. H3. As we said, that we're not afraid to take the light square bishop, because the bishop, as it's been challenged or attacked, has doesn't have any good square to go apart from to come back, and here or here or here. Those were going to be under developing move, because we have already developed here. So taking the knight makes sense. So took back with the queen. We fianchetted our dark square bishop. Okay, then we strike in the center. Okay, they played bishop e3 up until this. Opponent is playing good, as you can see by the computer. Is indicating that that was a mouse slip. Um, So the opponent took our e pawn or e5, and we take their e4, and a transaction took place, and we, since that was a mouse slip and this pawn, we need to be keeping an eye. As you can see, during the game I said f4 was a possibility, and that's what they played, f4. So yeah, this one, I talked about it during the game, that coming here and try to castle here makes sense. Computer is saying this one, or maybe even this one is okay. But the another thinking that I had in my mind is that if we go here, then we could play here, and that's what we did. As you can see, this as the game progressed, and then we played that one, immediately striking this strong pawn, head of this strong pawn chain, and they took, so we took back, and the queens came off. So as you can see, the opponent is playing really well up until here. The eval bar is also indicating then that we were not playing good, and we castled long, and yeah, this one was the major blunder. This is yeah, this allowed us to go here and create all the mess. Instead, the computer is telling him to play king f2, but this is very tough to see. As you can see, or as you have observed from the game, that our opponent played quite quickly here. Although the queens are gone, the dangers or the tactics do still remains in the game, so they should have calculated instead of playing this one, just simple move centralizing. And as you have heard from the game, during the game, I was just only calculating this one. See, I was only calculating to attack that one, but I didn't calculate further, so I just played here, and that one was the second mistake. So instead, the computer is telling him to play here. So had they played there, we would have taken the rook and be an exchange up. But yeah, the blunder was there, and then rest of the game was quite easy to understand. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching this game, and special thanks to all of you who have subscribed. Um, I'll be surely coming up with another game very soon. Hopefully, till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.